Welcome to Bloom at the Yoga Garden. So today's practice we're basing on sun salutations, Surya Namaskar, and partly because we're around the summer solstice, which is a time we associate with sun salutations, but also because they are such a lovely practice to do at any time. It's a great little sequence of moves that you can do at any time, just when you think, oh, what'll I do? And there's so many variations of it, and it's kind of you almost can do what suits you. So anyway, we're going to have a look at basic sun salutation A, and we'll be practicing all the different postures, all the different moves, building up to the full sun salutations. So I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to begin anyway by lying back and down on our mats. So get yourself nice and comfortable. Feel as if you're taking the crown of your head up towards the end of your mat, so you have a nice long back neck. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Feel as if you're sort of tucking your shoulders in towards each other and down. And that'll allow your arms to rotate so the backs of your hands can be in the floor. And if you want to, you can gently but firmly press the first finger and thumb of each hand together. So by doing that, you're creating a circuit. You're uniting mind, body, and soul. So the heel of the right foot's at the right edge of the mat, the heel of the left foot's at the left edge of the mat. So we are trying to move mindfully, move in a meditative way during our sun salutations. So of course, to do that, we need to be aware of our breath. So we're just going to take a couple of minutes to follow our breath, to observe our breath. We're not trying to change it in any way at all. We are literally being the observer of our breath. And when you watch your breath, which maybe sounds a funny thing to do, you'll notice maybe that not every breath is the same. So of course, we breathe differently at different times of the day, under different circumstances. We all know we breathe much more quickly if we are excited or anxious. And when we're at rest, our breathing slows down. So really, we want to encourage that nice, slow breath. So maybe now, just through the simple act of observing, being the watcher of your breath, you notice that it has begun to slow down already. So invite your breath to slow down. Don't worry if it doesn't happen. Just continue to follow the in and the out. Calm and slow, deep and ease. Energizing, relaxing. So it is a wonderful gift to be able to use our breath in so many different ways, and in ways that can change not only our physical well-being, but of course our emotional well-being. Sometimes when we're feeling a bit frazzled, all you have to do is sit back and breathe. Just be. Just allow yourself to be here now. And I can't resist my favourite Thich Nhat Hanh quote. Breathing in, I calm the body and mind. Breathing out, I smile, dwelling in the present moment. I know this is a wonderful moment. So just appreciate this wonderful moment, the fact that you can be here on your yoga mat, taking care of yourself, using the time to look after your own physical, mental and emotional well-being. So now we are going to see if we can maybe direct our breath a little bit. I don't like saying control our breath, but we're going to direct it. We're going to see if we can encourage it to change slightly. And we're going to do this by adding a count to the breath. So as I said, we're thinking about sun salutations today. And whenever the missionaries first went to India, they thought that the Hindus, which is where the yogic tradition comes from mostly, they thought they were real heathens because they were worshipping the sun. It appeared to the missionaries they were worshipping the sun. Puts a whole new thing on being a sun worshipper. And they discovered that while they appeared to be worshipping this globe, this bright shining globe in the sky, actually when they got to know what they were doing, they realized that they were worshipping the sun of suns, so the sun behind the sun, that divine consciousness, which is, it can be Allah, it can be Buddha, it can be Shiva, it can be your Brahma, it can be your God, whatever you want it to be, but it is that sense of divine consciousness that really they were worshipping, which really is what we're all looking for. We want to get that sense of spirituality, that sense of real divine consciousness, and live our lives with that fully, helping us to do the right thing, to live the right way, and to be kind and to love others. So really a very yogic sort of a way to be. So there's lots of stuff online about sun salutation, so it is very interesting. There's a stack of stuff about it, so do look it up if you're interested at all. So anyway, one of the breaths associated with it is the Savitri breath, which is more or less an equal, they call it an equal breath. So the one we are going to do is where we inhale for a count of 6, hold in for a count of 3, exhale for a count of 6, and hold out for a count of 3. So of course, as always, you do what suits you. If you find you're getting breathless, or if you find it's too much to hold it in for 3 or to hold it out for 3, or the exhale's too long, you take a breath or let your breath in or out. You do what is right for you. You should never feel you're struggling for breath when you're in yoga. So we'll all just take a nice big inhale, exhale completely, and then we'll begin in the next inhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll take a nice, long, slow, deep inhale. Exhale completely, and then we'll begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold out, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold out, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold out. 2, 3. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in. 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold out. 2, 3. Last one. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in. 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold out. 2, 3. And just return to your natural breath. Notice how you're feeling. You may notice as your breath has become nice and slow and relaxed. You may find you're still on that little counting rhythm. But you know it doesn't matter what way your breath is as long as you're breathing and you're nourishing your body. So we've spent a few minutes stilling our body, settling our mind, getting ourselves in the right frame of mind for our practice. And maybe you've been feeling a wee bit frustrated and thinking, oh, for goodness sake, hurry up and start. But it is really important that we take these few minutes at the start of each of our yoga sessions to just let go of whatever we've been doing beforehand and be in the right place for our practice. So, as always, listen to your own body. You don't do anything that you know isn't going to suit you. Honour your body. Listen to any aches and pains you have. Be careful of any injuries you have. And really just do what suits you. Take a rest at any time. So, okay, we're going to have a stretch. We're going to inhale. Bring your arms up behind. See if you can get the palms of the backs of your hands on the floor. Shoulders away from your ears. Reach into your toes and really have a good stretch. So point the right toes away, reach into the right hand. Relax, point the left toes away, reach into the left hand. Reach into your fingertips. And then another big inhale. And then gently just allow your fingers to drift down. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give them a little squeeze. Maybe we rock from side to side. Maybe a couple of wee circles, just gently giving yourself a wee warm up. And of course, in some yoga traditions, some salutations are used as your warm up. We are going to be more gentle than that. So now straighten your left leg out along the floor. Hug the shin of the right leg. Take a big inhale. And exhale, squeeze it in towards your chest, knee towards nose. You don't have to touch it. Inhale, release slightly. Exhale, maybe you'll come a little tighter this time. And then gently release your right leg. Other side, straighten your right leg out. So really work into the heel of the right foot and leg. Bring your left knee in. Big inhale. Exhale, knee towards nose. Towards, and release gently a little bit as you inhale, and exhale, maybe squeeze a little more. So watch your shoulders don't ride up whenever you do this. It's tempting. Mine always want to do that. So back to the other side, bring your right knee in, and then just take hold of it, with your right hand. And we're just going to gently encourage that right knee over towards your right shoulder. So nice and gently, you can bring your left hand onto your left thigh if you want. So no forcing, just see where it goes. And then maybe you'll be able to bring your hand down and maybe take hold of your heel, your shin, your ankle, anywhere you can reach really. Or you can use a belt. And gently begin to bring your foot up towards the ceiling. So half happy baby. So we're trying to get the knee and the ankle in a line. So your knees out rise quite wide, but your ankle will stay in line with it. And if that's too much bring the sole of the left foot onto the floor. But you will work a little bit harder with the left leg straight along the floor. And maybe a few wee pulses here. And then gently release your foot down. Straighten it out along the floor. And we'll do the other side, left leg in. So again, just a few wee pulses, just encouraging it towards the left shoulder. So no forcing, just a wee bit of warm up. And then take your left hand down the inside, hold on to your shin, your ankle, your heel, wherever you can get, and begin to bring the left foot up towards the ceiling. So again, left knee and ankle more or less in line, and you're trying to get the left knee down the outside of the left shoulder. Mine's going nowhere near it, as you can see, but I can still feel that quite a bit. And again, you can see as soon as I plant my right foot on the floor, I get about another 3 inches. So we're not worried about what it looks like really, but we just want to feel it. So now we're going to lower that foot down, and this time we're bringing both knees in, and we're going to do both sides. So full happy baby, that was half happy baby. So take hold of your heels, your shins, your ankles, wherever feels right for you. You might be able to take hold of the outside edges of your feet. So just start off like this. Don't take it nice and easy. We want to enjoy our practice. We want to feel good at the end of it. And then when you're ready, begin to bring both feet up towards the ceiling. So we're not just being a full happy baby and letting our bottom lift right up off the floor. We're trying to encourage our sacrum down towards the end of our mat. So the knees are wide, heels and knees in line. You're pressing your hands into your feet and your feet into your hands. So you're getting a wee bit of a workout in your shoulders and your arms as well. And encouraging your sacrum down towards the floor. Trying to get nice long flat back. And it's really hard work when you do it properly. So we're going to take a couple more breaths here. And of course you just go as far as feels right for you, as always. And then nice and gently release your legs, bring them back together, and end up with your knees in line with your hips, feet more or less parallel to the floor. Any back issues now, you're going to bring your hands in underneath your hips or hold on to the edges of your mat, your choice. Otherwise, you'll just have your hands resting on the mat. It's actually a good idea to have your palms facing up if you can. It means you're not gripping anything. It also means you're ready to receive whatever wisdom there might be out there. So you might want to give your ankles a little twirl, a little twizzle. And we're just going to do a few toe taps. So we don't want our shoulders coming up around our ears to do this. And I don't know why, I do it too. The inclination is, as soon as we start to do any sort of core work, anything that's going to be a little bit stressful in our tummy, we seem to need to bring our shoulders up at the same time. So be conscious of your shoulders. So you might already be beginning to feel this a little bit in your core. So the closer in you have your knees, the less you'll feel it. The further away you have your knees, the more you'll feel it. But at the minute, you should have your whole of your back nestled into the floor, so that you're almost pressing down into the back body, so you don't have that wee hollow in your back. So shoulders tucked in under, feeling beautifully calm and relaxed. Big inhale, stretch the right foot away nice and slowly, and back. Left foot away, and back. Right foot away, and back. left foot, and back, right foot, and back, left, and back, right foot, and back. Of course, I haven't been counting. Left foot and back. We'll do a few more anyway. But again, you stop whenever you feel you've had enough. So nice and slowly. And the more slowly you do this, the more you're going to feel it. And dare I say it, the more good it's going to do you. So you should not feel it in your back. And your back should stay nice and snug onto your mat. So we'll do one more each side. Even yourself off and hug your knees into your chest. Well done, everyone. That can be probably beginning to feel in your tummy. So now we're going to bring our hands in at the back of our knees, take a big inhale, and exhale, bring ourselves up. And just a few nice rock and rolls. And then we're going to plant our feet, swing your legs to one side. And if you'd like to meet me in tabletop. So in tabletop, our knees are below our hips, our wrists below our shoulders, and your knees and feet more or less hip width apart. And you're actively pressing the floor away. So we're going to do a couple of cat-cows, and then we're going to do a few rounds of mini Surya Namaskars, sun salutations, which again are a lovely wee thing to do just for a daily practice. So when you're ready, inhale, drop your belly, bottom up towards the ceiling, chin up towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your shoulders, round your back, navel back towards your spine, press the floor away. So you're pressing into the base of the index finger and thumb, and your fingers are nicely spread. Inhale, belly to the floor, chin up. Exhale, tuck your tail, press the floor away. Inhale, last one, belly to the floor. Exhale, round your back, navel back, tuck your tail, chin to chest. Really press the floor away this time. Another breath here, of course. And then gently bring yourself back into your tabletop position. And from here, we're going to walk our hands back and meet me in high kneeling, and bring your knees together a little bit if that's comfortable. So please put a blanket or something underneath your knees if you need it, but we're not going to be on our knees that long. So we're going to bring our hands together at our heart center. Use your thumbs to lift your heart center up. I take a big inhale and exhale, and then inhale, bring your arms up, bring yourself into a tiny little bit of a back bend. Exhale, fold forward and down into your child's pose. So don't worry about getting too far down. Inhale into tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Down dog with deeply bent legs. So lifting your sit bones up. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, your tiny little bit of a back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart center. So with this little practice, we really want to try and move as much as we can with the breath. So, and actually, if you can close your eyes while you're doing it, it becomes this lovely meditative movement. So we're going to do 3 more rounds, and maybe in the last round we'll stick in a couple of cat-cows in the middle, okay? So we'll keep going this time. So inhale, bring your arms up and back. Exhale, fold forward and down into child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, bent legs. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, high kneeling, your little back bend. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes. Down dog with bent legs. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, high kneeling. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, cat pose. Suck your navel back towards your spine. Inhale, cow. Bottom up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your toes. Down dog with bent legs. And then we're going to take a breath here and we're going to begin to straighten our legs. Just straighten them at one leg at a time. And focus on the heel of the straight leg. Shoulders away from your ears, pressing the floor away. One more breath here. And then in your next inhale, we're going to come forward into tabletop. Exhale into child's pose. Inhale, bring yourself up into your high kneeling. And exhale, hands to your heart center. And just pause here. Inhale and exhale. Lovely, well done. And then from here, we're going to bring our hands to the floor, tuck your toes under, walk your hands back towards your feet and bring yourself up to stand. So bring your hands together at your heart center. Come into your nice Tadasana stance. Make sure you're pressing into all four corners of your feet. Lift all your toes if you want. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward and down into Uttanasana. So knees bent as deeply as you need to, so you can make contact with the floor. Inhale into your flat back. So hands to your shins, hands to your thighs, or your shins, or hands to the floor. So don't be crunching your neck, you're just looking forward. And exhale, fold a little deeper. So bend your knees as deeply as you need to. Inhale, bring yourself back up. And exhale, hands to your heart center. So we're going to do one more of those. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down, Uttanasana. Make contact with the floor. Inhale to your flat back. Navel back towards your spine, shoulders away. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Press strongly into both feet. Inhale, bring yourself up. And exhale, hands to your heart center. So we're going to inhale up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Make contact with the floor, excuse me, and step back with your right foot. Step back with your left foot into plank. So press the floor away. Shoulders are over your wrists. You're pressing strongly into your feet, so you're sharing the weight. Lift all of the front body up towards the back body and just look slightly forward, as if you're looking over the end of something, over the end of your mat maybe. Of course, bring your knees to the floor anytime if you need to. So we're going to take 2 more breaths here. And move about a wee bit in your plank pose if you need to. Pressing the floor away. Tell yourself, I'm strong, I can do this. Smile. It'll make it easier, honestly. And then from here, either chaturanga down or just knees down, toes away, elbows back, come down onto your tummy and maybe slither through into your cobra. Shoulders away from your ears, elbows tucked in, and then exhale. Bring your forehead down to the floor. So middle fingers in line with the tops of your shoulders, shoulders away from your ears, elbows tucked in, press into the tops of your feet. Find the pubic bone and the soft part of your tummy. Inhale, up, exhale, down. So try and use the muscles in your back for this. One more. Inhale. Take a breath here. And exhale, release. And then from here, tuck your toes under. Either come up through tabletop or straight into downward facing dog. And just walk your dog briefly. Lift your sit bones up. Shoulders away from your ears. And let your head go. In arrive the elbows facing forward, kneecaps lifted. Open your mouth wide, or take a big inhale and open your mouth wide. And let it all go. I'll do it again. I'll try to get it right this time. Inhale. Open your mouth wide and let it go. Lion's breath. And then from here, we're going to look forward and step through with the right foot. Bring the left knee to the floor into your runner's lunge. So look forward. Feel strong in your runner's lunge. And then press your right hand into the floor. So your right hand's beside the baby toe side of the right foot. And inhale up with your left arm. And exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. And exhale down. And then from here we're going to, if you want to, you can tuck the toes of the back foot under, or you are. But if you want to tuck your toes under, do so. And maybe swing your arms back. Bring your heart center through, pressing into the ball of the front foot, into the toes of the back foot. You can do it from here as well. One more big inhale here. Lift yourself up. Feel strong. And then frame the front foot with the hands. Press into the toes of the back foot. And you're back into down dog. And we'll do the other side. Take the weight onto your right foot. Look forward. Step through with the left foot, right knee to the floor, and again, look up, your runner's lunge. So either keep the top of the foot in the floor, or you can press into the toes. Big inhale, plant the left hand, inhale up with the right, and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, and then if you want to, press into the toes of the back foot, bring yourself up, take your arms back, lift up your heart center. Feel strong. Equally, you can do this here. Really reaching back. Look up. It feels so good to be alive. Breathe, smile, you're strong. One more breath. And bring your hands down, frame the front foot, press into the toes of the back foot, and we're back into down dog. So we'll take a couple of breaths here in down dog. So if you want to, take your breather in extended child's pose, please do. Otherwise, take this as a wee rest. So you can keep your knees bent deeply, have a wee wriggle about, or you can come into your static dog, your choice. Wherever you are, we're going to breathe into the back body. Exhale and soften into the front body. Inhale and exhale.
One more breath here. So if you're in child's pose, maybe you'd like to come back into down dog. And now from here, we're going to do 8-limb pose. So this is where we bring our knees, our chest and our chin onto the floor, and then we'll slither through into cobra. And it is one people find tricky, but don't worry about it. Just have a wee go. And what you can do is use a block. So I'll show you what I mean first of all, and then I'll show you how to do it with a brick or blankets. So we're going to bring our knees, chest, so elbows are going back, we're not taking our elbows out, chest, chin to the floor, and then we're going to slither through into cobra. And if you think you can't do that, what you do is, well, I'll use this actually. I just happen to this handy, but you can also use a block. So maybe show you with a block first or a brick first. So if you're up and down dog, you're going to bring your knees, chest, chin to the floor. So you have the block there to bring your chest down. If you feel you're going to collapse, the block sort of gives you a certain amount of security. But to be honest, I would use a cushion if you have a cushion handy. So again, I think that's about the right place. So knees, chest, elbows in, you notice chin to the floor. And then you can slither on through into cobra. Well, it gets a bit in the way for the cobra bit. But if you want to practice that particular pose, because people do find it difficult, so let's have a go together anyway. So you'll maybe be able to do it just without anything at all, which is ideally what we're looking for. But don't worry if you collapse, it takes quite a bit of upper body strength. So lift your sit bones up, shoulders away from your ears. Take a big inhale, and we actually hold our breath out for this one. So we're inhaling and exhaling here, and then hold your breath out. Knees, elbows back, chest, chin, and then slither through into cobra. And then we'll come back into down dog. So we'll try it one more time. So inhale and exhale. Hold your breath out if you can. Knees, chest, chin to the floor. Slither through into cobra. Tuck your toes under and back into down dog. And give your dog a little walk. So from here, we're just going to take a wee walk towards the front end of our mat. And we'll take a wee breather in, Uttanasana one. So hold on to your elbows, crown of your head's coming down towards the floor. Feel lovely length in the back body. So the upper body's just like a rag doll. Maybe swing gently from side to side. And just let whatever old nonsense annoying you to feel as if it's falling out of the crown of your head. One more breath here. And then we're going to press into all four corners of the feet. And slowly, slowly, slowly bring yourself up. Reach up. Take hold of all that lovely energy. Draw it down to your heart center and just breathe. Just be here now. So we have now done all the bits that we need for a wonderful sun salutation A. So what we will do is we'll do one side and then we'll do the other side. And of course, at any time you take a rest when you need to. You do not keep pushing on if you're getting breathless. If you're getting breathless, you probably aren't breathing through the poses. So it's really important that you breathe. I will be saying when to breathe, but
Please just breathe, okay? So bring yourself to the front of your mat. Hands together at your heart center, shoulders rolling away. And we're just going to take a nice big inhale. Exhale completely. And then we're going to inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward and down. Knees bent as deeply as you need to. Look forward, so your third eye is looking up towards the sun. Step back with your right knee, or right foot, right knee to the floor for your runner's lunge. Press into both hands, press into the toes of the back foot, and step back into downward facing dog. We'll take a breath here this time. And then after your exhale, hold your breath out if you can. Knees, chest, chin to the floor. Slither through into cobra. Tuck your toes under. And exhale into down dog. Look forward. Step through with the left foot, right knee to the floor this time. Look up. Press into the toes of the back foot. Step through Uttanasana. Knees bent as deeply as you need to. Press into all four corners of your feet. Bring yourself up. Come into your tiny back bend. And exhale, hands to your heart center. So that's the right side. Now we're doing the left. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Look up. Step back with the left leg this time, your runner's lunge. Press into frame the front foot with your hands. Tuck the toes of the back foot under. Down dog. Take a breath here. And then hold your breath out if you can. Knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Tuck your toes under. Down dog. Look forward, step through with the right foot, left knee to the floor. Look up, step through with the left foot, Uttanasana. Inhale, bring yourself up, and exhale, hands to your heart center. So well done if you're still with me. So that can be counted as one round, or it can be counted, I suppose, as two, so you're just doing separate sides, because it is important that we do both sides. We don't want to always be stepping back with one foot and forward with the other foot. So we're going to do exactly the same again. Maybe do it a wee tiny bit quicker this time. So again, try and do it meditatively, because it can be done. You can feel so good after this, because you'll feel energized and you'll feel, because you can't think about anything else. Hands to your heart center, big inhale and exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Bend your knees as deeply as you need to. Step back with the right foot, look up. Step back with the left foot. Down dog. Knees, chest, chin to the floor as you hold your breath out if you can. Inhale, slither forward into cobra. Tuck your toes under. Down dog. Step through with the left foot, right knee to the floor, look up. Step through with the left foot, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center, and we're going to keep going. Inhale, reach up, tiny back bend. Exhale, fold forward and down. Look up, step back with the left foot into your runner's lunge. Step back with the right foot, down dog. Breath here, hold it out. Knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, slither through into cobra. Tuck your toes under. Down dog. Look forward. Step through with the right foot. Left knee to the floor. Step through with the left foot. Uttanasana. Inhale. Sweep your arms up. Exhale. Hands to your heart center. So we're going to do one more round, and we're
we're going to do it fairly speedily this time. So of course you take a rest whenever you need to. So take a breath here before we start. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, fold forward and down. Look forward, step back with the right foot. Step back with the left foot, dog, down dog. Knees, chin, chest to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, down dog. Step through with your left, right knee to the floor. Step through with the right foot, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down. We'll just keep going. Step back with the left foot, left knee to the floor, runner's lunge. Step back with the right foot, down dog. Breath held out, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Slither through into cobra. Tuck your toes under. Look forward, step through with the right foot. Left knee to the floor, step through with the left foot. Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. And breathe. Notice your breath. Maybe your heart rate has risen a little bit. Maybe you feel your heart beating. Nice long, slow, deep inhale. And a nice, soft exhale. One more breath here. Well done, everyone. And release your hands. And we're going to make our way down onto the floor. So just come down onto the floor whatever way suits you. And bring your legs out in front. So we'll lift the flesh off your sit bones. And we're going to do Paschimottanasana. So we're starting off with our legs bent quite deeply. So this is a forward fold over straight legs. So, well, we don't ever have to have straight legs. So please, any back issues, anything else, keep your knees bent deeply. I am certainly starting off with bent legs. I find this takes me quite a long time to get into this posture, so I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to take my time, and I maybe straighten my legs, I maybe won't. I doubt if I'll straighten my legs completely. So you can, of course, sit up on a block or a brick if it helps. And bring your hands in behind you to begin with and just lift your heart center forward. I always think this helps. And then bring your arms up overhead and begin to fold over so your chest comes into contact with your thighs. So bend your legs as deeply as you need to. And then maybe your hands will come down to your calves, your ankles, maybe to your feet. But you're still leading with your heart center, not with your head. We always think if we poke our head forwards it helps, but we want to get this nice flat back feeling. And the nice long back body, nice long front body. So inhale and exhale. And then maybe you'll begin to straighten your legs, maybe you won't. If you think you're as far as you can go, you just drop your head and let everything go. But the important thing is that we work with our breath. So allow your breath to do the work. You don't need to yank on your feet or your belt or whatever you've got to get yourself down. Let your breath do the work. Let your breath ease you into this pose. And I find with each inhale you get a wee bit more length, and with each exhale you can soften. And just notice what it feels like for you. We're all different. So it takes quite a long time to get into any forward fold. In and out. And actually it's quite a good idea sometimes maybe to hold opposite feet or take your arms out to the sides so that you don't kind of round your back too much. And I say you don't ever have to have straight legs. And point your toes away if it's easier. So just notice where you are and be happy. So we'll have one more breath here. Then nice and slowly as you went into it, tell yourself I'm coming out of this pose, and begin to walk your hands back up your legs or up your mat. And then from here, we're just going to unroll ever so slowly and gently and carefully down onto your mat. And tell yourself really well done. So get yourself comfortable, maybe put on any extra layers you might need, get a blanket, use a cushion, use a pillow, maybe keep your feet flat on the floor, take your knees out the full width of your mat and allow your knees to knock in. So you take your relaxation in whatever posture feels right for you today. So take a few minutes to get yourself really settled, because the other name for Shavasana is corpse pose, and corpses don't normally move about. So make any final adjustments you need to. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe rotate or allow your head to roll from side to side and come to rest in the middle of the back of your head. Arms rotated so the backs of the hands are on the floor. Heel of the right foot at the right edge of the mat. Heel of the left foot at the left edge of the mat. And just allow yourself to literally let go of everything and release totally down onto your mat, knowing that you are in a safe, secure place. Your mat is supporting you and the earth beneath. So just notice the contact points of your body with the floor, the back of the head, the backs of the shoulders, backs of the arms, all of the back body, the backs of the legs, the feet, the heels, depending which way you're lying. Take a nice long, slow, deep inhale. Feel as if you're filling the lungs right up till they can take no more. Wee pause at the top. Open your mouth wide and sigh it out. So we'll do another breath like that. Inhale. Feel you're filling your body right up to the very top. As if you're breathing from your feet the whole way up your body. Hold it briefly at the top, and this time whisper it out through your nostrils. Nice, long, slow breath. Feel as if you can see that breath meandering its way out of your body. Thinking about the wonderful journey the air makes once it enters our nostrils. And then getting rid of all those toxins, all that we don't need anymore. So look on each out breath as another opportunity to let go of anything at all that you don't need, not just physically, but maybe mentally and emotionally as well. And just scan your body and see if you can let go a tiny little bit more of anywhere else. So we start at the toes. They're soft, releasing, relaxing. The tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, the heels, the ankles. Your feet and ankles completely heavy, completely supported by the mat.
shins, the knees, fronts of the thighs, the backs of the thighs. Allow the whole weight of your legs and your feet to be taken by the mat. The mat will support you. The mat is providing that lovely cushion, that lovely soft place where you can rest and let go. Now come to your buttocks, the points of the hips, the abdomen, front ribs, the back ribs, the heart center, the collarbones, the backs of the shoulders, the tops of the shoulders. And allow all of your torso to be supported by the mat. You can let go of everything. You don't need to hold on to anything. Just let it all go. Now come to the upper arms, the elbows, the inner eye of the elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, the backs of the hands, the palms of the hands, all of the fingers, completely relaxed, heavy, loose, limp. Again, supported by your mat, by the earth beneath. Now I come to the sides of the neck, the chin, the jaw, your lips touching lightly and a little smile hovering on your lips. And notice immediately when you allow yourself that little smile, how everything softens about your face. No clenching in the jaw. The eyes, the eyelids resting lightly together. The eyebrows center. Your third eye. The crown of the head, the back of the head. Heavy. Sinking, releasing. Down into the mat, completely supported by the mat. No holding needed. You can let go. Give yourself permission. Give your body permission to let go. No more holding. Your body feels so heavy and the mat feels so soft. It's as if you're sinking further and further down into the mat, and the mat is making a lovely, soft, warm, comforting mold, surrounding and supporting every single part of your body. So you can let go with confidence, let go knowing that you're supported, let go knowing that it's okay. And now I'd like you to visualize a lovely golden lotus flower at the crown of your head. And this isn't just any golden lotus flower, this is the special sunshine lotus flower. And you notice that it's glowing bright yellow golden light coming from the center of this lotus flower. And as you watch, this golden yellow light begins to move from the crown of your head, from the lotus flower, down through your head, your neck, your shoulders, the whole of your torso, your legs, your feet. And this golden lotus flower, this golden light, this yellow sunshine is moving throughout your body, spreading warmth, joy, happiness, peace, contentment, We love the sun, and the sun is good to us. And this lovely, bright yellow light is surrounding our whole body, suffusing our whole body in this sense of warmth, joy, happiness, peace, contentment. And we know that all is well. Everything at this moment is exactly as it should be. Feel the warmth, feel that glow, feel that contentment, feel that joy, and know that this is coming from within you. It is there for you at any time at all. This sense that comes from your heart center, this sense of divine consciousness. It is within each one of us. So now I feel as if that golden light is beginning to make its way back towards the lotus flower. Your body is returning to its usual weight. And I'm just going to read you this little thing by Hafiz. It's called "The Sun Never Says." Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, "You owe me." And look what happens with a love like that. It lights up the whole sky. So we too have that ability. We can light up all of the people we meet. We can light up our whole environment. We know we have the power within us to light up our own life and the lives of others. So your relaxation is almost complete. Begin to breathe more deeply. And gently begin to waken your body up. Wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes. And when you're ready, bring your hands together at your heart center. Rub them nice and briskly together. And when they're nice and warm, place your right hand on your heart center and your left hand on top, and allow that heat from your hands to seep into your body, sealing in that sense of warmth and joy, happiness, contentment, knowing that you have it within yourself, readily to access at any time. Then gently release your hands, bring your right knee into your chest, your left knee into your chest, and begin to rock gently from side to side. And when you're ready, take the rock right over onto the right side of your body and press into your left hand and bring yourself up into any comfortable seated position. Bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, bow your head down towards your heart. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice on sun salutations. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this practice with me. May the luminous light of your being shine like 1,000 suns. Namaste.